any type of food and it's gonna be good.
I think I just miss walking into a house that has like that smell, that like home cozy feeling. I think that's like the biggest thing I miss the most.
So I'm originally from Florida.
Tarek, what's your gym routine? Hey, I was watching some of your old. Follow again, and then with the whole chat spamming variety, he just end stream instead. Bro even left the dog handing outside the door. Everyone's tried, no point in asking. Surely another break won't be coming after watch parties and next week. He's just lazy. It's not gonna happen. Why do people want him to not play the game? Damn, what the fuck? Damn. Every time I bring in a viewer, they're the nicest people ever. It's starting to scare me, bro. Holy fuck. My mic is low-key dog shit, no? Trying to get spooked out. I need to order a new mic. I've been saying that. My mic is low-key. I need to order a Shure SM7B. I have one in New York, but I never brought it. I forgot. All right. Ranked Valo gets some sad days. Wish the guy would just try a variety instead of just firing up another match. Yesterday was crazy. Had a terrible game. Watch parties, plays Valo again, and then with the whole chat spamming variety, he just end stream instead. Bro even left the dog handing outside the door. Everyone's tried, no point in asking. Surely another break won't be coming after watch parties and next week. He's just lazy. It's not going to happen. Why do people want him to not play the game? Damn. What the fuck? Nah, I'm going to do... Well, first of all, for ranked, I'm not gonna play without delay anymore. That's one. And then second of all, I'm gonna do variety on Monday. But I think I heard these guys are doing an in-house in Valo, and I might just do that as variety. It'll be an easier segue. Okay, listen, for us to do variety, we have to do it very slowly. Wait, in-house Valo is variety for sure, bro. That's 100% variety. Anything that's not ranked Valorant is variety in my eyes. I see that as variety. Even if I play Valorant ranked and I'm not on Jet, I still think that's variety too, personally. Because if you think about it, there's one thing I do every single day. Also consider, here's a clip of Zelsis talking about his least favorite VCT team.
My least favorite VCT team
4 days ago.
Yeah, bro. Fraudulence. Frauds. Straight
I mean, dude, there's no fucking context to the clip. What am I going to do with that? First Fetty Wap in VCT history. I mean, we've already spoke about this, but yeah. The first Fetty Wap in VCT history. Normal Tarek.
Mitch size full util as well. Starts with a recon to get a ping.
Oh.
That little duck after he hit the shot. He's gonna come flying through with the blade storms. They do find it. John Duty and aim, man.
That is weird. Little bro won't even let the dog in the room during the stream. I don't know why this is happening.
He went out.
This is a long clip. It's 2 minutes.
And he doesn't want to come back in. That's fine.
But all right, we'll watch for a little bit.
Stay out there because I allow my pet.
Nabi was sitting outside my room.
I opened my door. Oh my god! I opened my door and Nabi is waiting outside of Tarek's room.
That's my room right there.
That's actually sick. That is actually. Oh my god. That's.
Wait. Pause.
Of you the other day, you were absolutely killing it, shocking almost the entire audience. Almost
Momentum going into.
I brought him back. It's devastating. I couldn't help it. I then grabbed Nabi and I brought him back.
What?
I brought him
I didn't
back.
know that part.
It's true. I brought him back.
I didn't know
Okay?
that. Oh, that's messed up.
I saw that. I picked him up and I said no. Match.
Look at him. Look at him.
You're coming back.
He's such a small dog.
In my room. I'm here.
I'm going
right
duelist.
Here. What are you doing? Waiting outside.
Do it. Bro, where the frick is
reason?
a scent?
You think that's funny? It's not funny to me. I'm crashing out. I'm actually going to crash
Where's
out.
the
No,
scent?
just
And where's
kidding. Actually,
Bind?
I'm cool.
Bring back Bind.
Actually,
That is crazy that he was outside my door. That's awesome
We
though.
don't deserve it. We have to get a dub first.
I'm so calm, cool, collected, and you know, Nabi, if you want to leave, you can. But like, that's just so hurtful. It's just so hurtful.
Call Shanks. Fuck Shanks.
Did you rub the? Did
What?
you rub?
I don't have that
Did
initiator
you
here.
rub the?
Tarek, thanks for the tips on prom date. She said no. God.
Yeah,
But then he whiffed on pistol. It was awesome.
they're beating 100 Thieves.
I don't need to say much more about it. They've been at the top of the food chain all year long, and I don't see that changing.
No
right
Rockets,
now.
no win.
We got back-to-back elimination matches coming for you today. Only one of these teams can make it to Masters Toronto.
Hold on,
Crew,
John.
Visa versus Evil Geniuses, and G2 against 100 Thieves.
Yeah. Shit. Yesterday was epic. Dude,
synergy,
it was crazy, man.
That's a really important thing because that's how you win maps on the stage.
You just got the better momentum.
All right, B-roll.
More than that. Icy gets 2. Spike has been taken for a little while here. Can the rookie deliver again?
Is that where B-roll getting better, low key?
Stops at half on the swing.
Like our pre-match hype trailer?
Red Bull clutch.
No, we did 2-0 them last time we played them. That was
I like the
my first time
tempo.
beating Crew. I think that kind of loss for a team like that definitely woke them up a little bit. Just the lack of fear, and they do not hesitate. I feel like their firepower is just like insane.
Comienza a comer algo de del veneno adverso. Sigue Mario de Verno a construir desde lo que se tenga cuidado con esa. Se lleva la primera cortesía, busca romper el domo, pero adverso le pone una.
It's gonna be a banger for sure.
Riot Games Arena,
Is
let's
Briz
get
here?
this day of elimination
Hi,
matches
Briz.
started. First, let's bring out your evil geniuses!
They had a slow start, but found their footing and are on an upward trajectory. They took down Crew once already. Can they do it again when it matters the most?
3 matches won in a row. They've got the momentum. Icy and Ye had their best match that we have seen on this VCT America stage in their last game. If they can keep any
Finesse
of
in the
that
chat.
they've got a hell of a chance.
Hello, Finesse. Are you? Of course I'm subbed to you, bro. Surely, no? Finesse, get in the call, bro. We're begging you, man. We need you to... We need you, bro. Thank him for 76 years. Fuck the sub, dude. We need you in the call, buddy. Finesse, we need answers, bro. Oh! 100 gifted to my channel. I'll be in the call. That's it? Bro, that's disrespectful. Only 100 gifted?
Yeah, but honestly,
that's all?
I feel like have been doubting them a little bit, losing to MIBR. Even
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's talk real money, bro.
But this team is a very
Let's talk real money, bro. What am I? What are you gonna? What? 100 gifted? Literally like talking shit to me at that point.
For the rest of playoffs.
Yeah, and I need to see more proactivity from Crew. I think off the rip as well from them as a team.
I know Lord's blocking. They're always on. No.
At least trigger these trap
I can make him
plays when
smaller,
EG
but
playing the slow
I think I've
play,
always
the
had
slow
him.
game. You know that they're going to
Is
be
it
going at
blocking?
that kind of pace and tempo. I think Crew just
Yeah.
need to honestly speed it up and take map control before EG really even know what's going on. The pace that they've been going at right now has been expecting something a bit faster when they've been playing against their opponents. Crew need to take control. They know they've got the firepower. They know they're good aimers. Just what do they have to be scared of?
And from speaking with Coach Adam, he seems very calm about
Chill,
this
I'm
series.
kidding.
Feels like he's really learned from the mistakes.
I mean, bro, we're here, bro.
Against that loss from MIBR yesterday.
I mean, like, if you guys aren't practicing today, might as well just like. I mean, whatever, bro. Fuck it.
Crew, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried.
I mean, are you guys practicing today? We're here for you, bro.
Teams Nietzsche came out on top.
Yeah. better today if they want to take EG's pick.
Yeah, and then I look forward to Icebox as well, which is not maybe the clear win you would have thought of Crew in the past with their loss yesterday, getting kind of beaten up, and with how strong.
Isn't he retired now? Watch your mouth, bro.
The roll swap between Ye and Icy. That second map, I think, is the pivotal one of this series.
It's also a very interesting one because there's so much tape on Crew on Icebox, whereas Evil Geniuses only showed it once.
We got a special guest joining us today. This big man Rob in the house. Let's see what he's got for us. Hello?
Hello, now let me see if...
How you doing, Rob? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
How you doing?
I'm good. What a day.
That 11-2 comeback, huh?
The 11-2 comeback. Although, you know, the funny thing is, if you go look at Ascent and how Ascent's being played right now, last night, Boom, look, go pull up Boom versus Gen G last night.
Okay, let me see here.
Like, it's just where the map is right now with this meta and this map. Like, it is the craziest map where defense wins like 75% of the time.
They 12-0'd them? Holy shit.
No, they 12-0'd them. And then Boom came back and won what, the next 6 or 8 rounds.
Was that a upper semifinal? So this is the qualifier, right?
That was the qualifier. So Gen G did qualify.
Damn, they 12-0'd them? That's insane.
Right, but how crazy is it? They went 12-0 on defense, and then Boom went 6-1 on defense. And the next thing you know.
Yeah.
So it is like when we lost the Stinger anti-eco, then I was like oh no, this
right
is
after
gonna,
we won
this
pistol.
Is, yeah, we won pistol, and then we lost their Stinger round. I was like, uh-oh.
Damn.
Because Ascent is just the craziest defensive sided map. Like, it's not a choke. Like I said, just look at anybody's Ascent maps.
So even if we lost, it wouldn't have been a choke. It would have just been the map.
Well, it would have been if we then lost the overtime, but that is like the craziest map right now, where it is literally.
That's actually insane because they recently just made an update on Ascent that should make it less defense sided.
By the way, I love chat when you look at that map against Cloud9, against Gen G, Boom, it doesn't matter. The defense is winning 80% of the rounds.
Yeah.
It's the funniest narrative.
I didn't know it was that bad.
But that aside, you know, I was listening to your pregame show.
Okay.
And the funny thing about today, see, I think G2 wins next week if they win today, but I think today's the day they're at risk.
Because they just got knocked down a little bit.
And because it didn't occur to them they were going to lose, and they haven't played 100 Thieves, and they haven't, so therefore they're not even thinking.
They never even thought about,
considering about playing 100 Thieves today.
That's probably true. They could get caught off here just by being in this situation.
Yeah, so this is the day they're at risk. I think
my God, it's scary.
I think if they win map 1, then they just destroy the map 2. But what map 1 is their risk.
That's scary.
But
Zambo's closing. Vote
that
quick.
was wild yesterday. The funniest part of yesterday, for those of you who weren't on the stream, is at 5-6 on map 2, where Tarek crashed out and turned the stream off.
Was the start?
When you turned your stream off.
Yeah,
at 5-6.
I jokingly turned it off.
You jokingly turned it off.
Well, I also started standing. I don't know if you noticed. I started standing for the rest of the series.
I watched you stand.
And I didn't sit back down for the rest of the game.
Oh my goodness, it was wild. So,
that is
what a fun match.
I also read your text to the chat where you said, I'm so confused. Honestly, I have no idea how we're here, or something like that.
Oh, I said it never occurred to me that we were winning map 2. Once we won map 2,
yeah.
And then as opposed to chat, I was like, we just need to get one round on defense, on attack, and we'll win.
No, yeah, it was actually insane.
Oh my goodness, because like I said, it was the exact same thing with Cloud9 and Gen G. But either way,
we're going to Toronto.
We are going to Toronto, and the last thing I'll say, I'm going to let you talk for your chat, is obviously 99% of your chat has never played hockey, worn
I got
worn a hockey jersey.
I got a lot of shit for it. Go ahead.
I watch you get a lot of incoming. Hockey jerseys cost $200 because it's a much different, it's a much more complicated production. It's a much thicker fabric. They cost $200. That's what hockey jerseys cost. I want somebody from Canada to tell me what price you have purchased.
Texas,
what price
you've been so good. Represent
like
us well.
Canadian usually. So we priced it at $195 Canadian. So
Yeah.
look at everybody in the chat, Tarek. Look at the Canadian dollar numbers being thrown out here. 200, 300, 250. We priced. Everybody posting in the chat, Tarek. What numbers are they saying?
I will raise the volume of the match in a second. Yeah, yeah. I think I think they just saw the price and it just surprised them. But I think once you consider what it is, then I think it's more understandable.
Like I said,
and like my biggest thing is like, hey, if it's out of your budget, then you should not break your budget to buy it. You should only get it if you want to support the team and if you can afford to get it. Don't break your back like getting it. Oh my God, what was that?
They're vibing already.
So that's the story. All right, now I'll let you. I'll shut up now and let you entertain your chat, and I'll just occasionally chime in.
Sounds good. Who's your prediction here?
Well, Crew, I always say, Crew is like a basketball team that is a three-point shooting team, and if they hit their early threes, they could blow this. They could blow them out.
Momentum based, huh?
But if they're cold, then they just
creeping up towards that.
I turned it up, chat.
Ultimate. He got 2 holding that Omen smoke in the previous round.
All right, let's see here.
They're gonna try to push this
Let's
middle
see here.
of the map and A flank again. Tap of the door, and Ye takes a step back.
Look at my local team. Yeah, I mean, I understand both sides of it.
Sights were set there for a moment, but the
I
defense
understand
is still
both
very
sides of
spread
it.
right now. Superman, he crept up to this close C spot, but with Ye dropping here,
All right, pistol
EG
for
feel like
Crew
they
and
have to
Eco.
Force the issue on this A side of the map at least.
And they also have to force the issue because they're in this eco, and you want to try to make a play. Icy takes a fair amount of damage, has to take a step back.
Who do we have here, chat? I actually didn't ask, but
a lot of discipline.
I think it's got to be Crew, right? There's no way EG win this.
Up their gameplay a lot
Realistically.
yesterday. They were talking about how a patient
But they do have
play
momentum.
style kind of counters them, but it's cool to see them take
After yesterday.
a page of their own from that. I feel like a lot of what got them so lost and what got them so snowballed in their series against MIBR and also EG the first time was the micro. Their
Victor
overall
hates me right
macro
now?
is
Wait,
great.
what?
We even talked to Adverso or
Let's
Mazzino
go, Ye.
about it.
You're all we have left.
When it comes down to
Ye's been
these
shooting
man-up
lately.
scenarios, they were not able to convert, but they do convert. The anti-eco
Ye has
around
been
here,
shooting lately.
it's really
Get
clean. They
finesse in the
save
call.
every single
Guys,
weapon that they needed to.
look,
Shy,
if
he only
someone's
had
watching the
Ghost
game and they just
holding
want to chill,
flank
let
right
them
there.
chill,
He's gonna
bro.
be able
Don't
to
be on
upgrade
people's
to a
fucking
Guardian of
dicks,
his own.
dude. For real, dog. Like, you guys,
It's a
sometimes
very
I'll ask
healthy
someone to watch
bonus
party and they
round
say
now
they're
for
chilling.
Crew.
You guys keep
And if you
spamming
look at
them.
the side of
Like,
EG,
take the
3
fucking hint.
members
They don't
on
want
light
to do it,
armor.
then, like,
This
don't
outlaw
fucking
can
get
do a
on their
lot of
shit, bro.
damage. If Kesnick could find that timing.
Let people
was
chill,
pretty
man.
Quiet. Yeah. The only real
right, this is our bonus here.
saving grace to an otherwise disappointing day.
He was plus 13 yesterday.
4 towards C.
They got stomped.
With the 1 lurk. Okay.
Nature getting pushed back by Shy, but it's another C default. I mean, they're really trying to bait out Superman's Viper smoke.
You gonna go through
They kinda
that?
Just contacted
TP into
after,
the
but here's
smoke?
That Omen TV play that we saw.
Wait, he's like already
Scott his
in.
way into the back of the site. Drops the smoke, buys some time.
Remember on pistol round, how proactive Crew were taking water control.
Doesn't seem like they're interested in that this time around.
Oh, but EG.
This guy said at Go FNS. Tarek goes hate watching NRG games.
they're so
Shut
worried
up,
about
you
that
fucking
threat
snitch.
that
It's
the
not even
timer
true.
is
I
ticking.
cheered for NRG the whole season. The real ones know.
Still a big
I,
window to play around.
I blind cheered for NRG
Splits
all
off right on
season.
that first shot. Meanwhile, Adverso
But
falls.
snitching is
EG with the
weird.
numbers advantage. Super
But I
gets another.
blind cheered, no joke, the whole
And now
season.
the Rolling Thunder in round 3, and that's going to cause everything to go into disarray. The defense has to take a step
Real
back
ones
now,
now.
doubling down on their efforts. They're looking to find the window to play around. Derek will succumb to the pressure of Crew. As will the
GG?
rest of EG. The
I don't even
bonus
see
for
how
the
they retook
attack.
it, but that did not look good.
Very strong start from Crew. They couldn't win any pistols on Lotus against MIBR.
Now,
and
low-key-
here, not only do they win the
All right, I
pistol,
guess
but
it's
they
gonna be a
convert the
Crew
bonus.
2-0.
Crew 2-0, right? It's locked
Putting
in. I
themselves in
tell you.
such a good spot on this
Oh,
attacking
that's the
side.
bonus. That's a clean bonus.
I think the fact that Crew are able to set a pace of their own, and yeah, it hasn't been extremely aggressive. It's been methodical.
Could be a very short day today.
It's really important for
The
them as
G2
a
one is
team
so
to
exciting.
keep
I think you're right
momentum
about
in
G2.
series.
Like, they could get
Most
caught
of
off
their
guard
losses-
here. Oh my god.
Their 2 losses.
I
in
hope
stage
100
one,
Thieves
right,
win the
including
first map
playoffs,
just
have
for
been
a spicy
stopped.
series.
That would be exciting.
At least so far, it doesn't seem like a stomp will be the case today. Oh, there's going to be a mess, isn't there? Icy here,
Oh
the dig delivered,
my
not enough.
god.
Lethality.
That's unlucky, bro.
And now Ye is going to peek
Nice
on the other
try.
side of the smoke, gets his one. Instantly traded, though.
Who's that? Nature here? They're going back to B?
Crew again, trying to play very disciplined here.
Good rotates here, yeah?
That kill into Nature on stairs just kind of feels like it's solidified. We saw how much damage Ye was able to inflict in his last series with that Sheriff.
Derek has a chance here. He's got a rifle.
He did get one in this round, but it's
If
just
they come
not
A.
enough. Superman
Nah.
is going to be left all alone on this B site. We'll see if Derek can take a timing with this Phantom that he picked up.
Oh my
It does not
god,
matter,
bro.
Shy.
That's honestly demoralizing to
Point
die
on
like
Lotus.
that. Just got shut out.
And it's a free B site. Spike is planted.
Day 2 of asking Terrence to give me tickets to Sentinels and I'll chug a bottle of maple syrup. Dude, no.
Not much left
'Cause
for
that's
Superman
just
to do
not.
here,
You're going to
besides
get
grab
hurt.
that Phantom.
And then it's going to be on me. No.
I think if you're EG here, you're
We'll
gonna have
figure
an
out a
extended
different
window
challenge
to
for
talk.
you.
Oh, jeez. Should have. Shy swings through, cleans him up. Crew gets a 4. And
This
there
guy
has
wants to
be some
chug a bottle
adjustments
of
on the
maple
defensive
syrup
side
for
here
tickets to
EG.
the event.
Yeah,
But
at
that's
any
like
moment,
dangerous.
With the way that Crew been playing, they can
Tickets
kinda
to the
change the
watch
pace
party?
and
We
run
don't
down
control
deep.
tickets to the
I don't
riot
think they're
venue.
gonna
Yeah, it
only
would have to
tickets
be
to
for the
that
watch
this round,
party. But
they've been
that
playing
just
very
sounds dangerous.
slow, not getting caught by any of EG's
Is Toronto
traps or
like is
random timing
Toronto like a
peaks.
maple syrup hub?
And they're converting.
I think it's
man-up
Canada, right? It's a
scenarios,
Canadian
which
thing.
is something that
Maple
they
syrup?
lacked on extremely against MIBR.
There's a lot of
in
sugar.
the MIBR series,
Maybe
Crew
crash, but I don't
actually
think it'd
were
get
up
hurt
in
you.
first kills, first deaths, 20-19. But it was so
Derek, the legs are
one-sided.
looking huge today?
A
What?
little bit faster here.
Hold on.
We were talking about the
He goes in the smoke?
Shy on the other side of the smoke.
That's
will spam and
overconfidence.
connect. On to Kesnet.
Oh my god.
Tap of a door, though. Baits out an extra rotation. Nature now grouping up with the rest of these A players.
I've had maple
Crew,
syrup,
you
bro.
want to walk back towards the C site. If Shy can pick off Superman here, it's a free site for the taking.
Wait, is he
He's crept all
sneaking?
the way up. He heard that
Is he
jump spot.
sneaking?
Superman needs to be very careful right now.
Wait, this
Still
is
buckets, no
dangerous,
information
bro.
front B.
Superman has no idea. They're all creeping up.
Allow Superman to be more
He's about to get
ready
jumped.
for this push.
He is alone. And they're not taking space elsewhere on the map.
Does he clear that?
Crew played that
Orb?
so quietly.
Orb?
Now Shy understands there's a threat afoot.
We're going through
Derek's
that,
gonna
no?
Start to rotate over.
Oh, it's late
He has
now.
those salvos to delay.
As soon as the flash goes up, the salvos are traded.
Oh!
Now the paranoia out.
The paranoia
Well,
was so
vaults into
good.
his death.
Good util.
Not able to find a window to strike
This
from
meta
the swing.
is so util based,
Come in
man.
for EG though.
Sucks.
Look at the spacing out of Crew right now on
Oh,
site,
it doesn't
taking
suck,
every
but-
engagement together.
Suck
No, it doesn't suck.
Maybe
It's
connects
just-
a little bit.
ooh.
Yeah, and Icy standing
1v2
strong.
Mazzino?
Mazzino left alone. A 1v2.
6-0.
Managing to get the spike down.
This
and
would
now
be the
rotate
coffin.
Around 2 on the other side.
Ooh,
One of them
big.
found. Icy delivers with 3. As EG get on the board.
That was how Crew beat us.
Dynamic
Is
duo
Mazzino won every one of
from last
those.
time.
which
That'd
he
be
did
close
not win
situation.
here. EG has hope
Icy, he's one off of that showstopper because of that 3K that he got in this round.
Anyone here cheering for EG?
against us.
Crew
Mazzino was
been
winning
doing a
1v3s,
phenomenal job of
1v4s. Didn't
abusing
matter.
Superman's Viper Smoke in the C choke. Finding that window.
Like, would we
goes
want?
down to actually
I
entry
feel
in.
like most
This is
NA
the
fans.
problem
It's
with
like
running
it's like NA fans probably want EG, right?
Controller composition if you're EG.
Like, you would rather
Yeah,
have
win
EG
that
go
round,
through?
but if the trades
Wait, the
don't go your way
Superman
on site,
cut out?
it could get really dicey.
They're the
It's gonna be an
underdogs.
A-brawl, though.
We can hate
At
watch
least it
Crew
seems
and
like it might
Victor,
be. I guess maybe Crew are just going to default here.
and it's
Careful here,
NA,
though. Icy
and
has
it's
his ult.
EG. You know,
Kesnet
OG
on
org.
attack. He's going to go for the Superman.
And we got Diablo.
Jump spotting C. Ooh. What good awareness from Super. He jump spotted the first time and then he hit a jiggle.
I think op on attack is underrated. Op on attack is
There's a
underrated.
good chance there's an
I'll
up on
say
the other
it.
side, so he plays that beautifully.
Aspas does it sometimes. on some
look at how
maps.
far back he's playing. Think about how Crew have approached these attacking rounds. Make a little bit of noise, and then they slowly contact C, and then they burst Superman.
Onk, you only op?
Right now.
I mean,
And here's the thing.
look,
He
I op because
likes
I'm
to
good at
cycle the
opping,
smoke
bro.
up and down frequently, right?
But I think it's still good on
Now,
attack.
The fact that Ye is close enough, that smoke can be consistently recycled. Whereas before, Crew were able to find a gap of, okay, this Viper smoke is going down. The Clove is still at A. We can walk our way in with no fear.
How much do EG invest on what's happening towards A? You've got some noise.
How
with the
far did we
Dayward drone with
contact?
One-way smoke,
I
but
think.
the rest
I
of the
think.
hit again is C.
Oh, it's hard.
Not biting on that. Trusting Icy to hold this down with the showstopper.
Yeah, you mentioned Ye here as well. Oh, the tap at the door. Is that what draws the rotation?
Does he see this
second
angle?
guessing it.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
he spots
That
Super.
angle
What a-
sucks from
I mean, what a
Superman.
wild angle.
Ooh,
Ye has to give the space
I
back
like
up.
this.
Gets his one
That
kill.
angle from
We'll buy
Superman.
a little
I
bit of
didn't
time.
even know that was an angle,
alleviate
but
some of that pressure
he saw his
quickly.
elbow.
Minimap reversal is gonna
Oh,
be
good
on the
fatal.
side
They're
lane.
going B though.
As the nightfall is invested.
They have B. They have
They're gonna
B.
rotate back out onto B. And
Good
remember,
rockets,
Icy
good
has
rockets.
his ult, 13 seconds left.
Icy rocket.
He can cause so much disarray in this.
Ooh! It's over. It's over. What a retake. What a retake. Good fatal.
Perfectly timed.
I think he got 3 of them
showstopper
with
from
that.
Icy.
The trail.
Ice in his veins.
Damn.
And he gets to upgrade to that operator after winning
Hold
that
on,
round for
people.
EG.
Hold on. Don't count him out yet.
Inflicting chaos on the B
They
bomb
picked this
side
map for a
crew.
reason, dude.
Did a good job of maneuvering around the defense of EG. The rotation was good, but the time was just not on their side. Feels like EG.
I wonder what he said right there.
Into this off of what was a very strong start from Crew.
Razor won the round. Terry says good fatal. The fatal got 3 of them. It gave him a trail for the Razor. It was a team effort.
Challenge early on.
Oh.
We saw that same TP from Melser yesterday.
Yeah, Derek was ready for that. Now he can rotate in. He has Armageddon online.
Damn. Nah, Diablo's been on it lately, bro. I like this. I like this.
Man, playoff Ye
He's
is
confident.
just a different animal.
He's confident. That's good.
Currently 4-4 right now.
Yeah, but the shots that he's been hitting.
Mana
so
angle.
clean, and Icy's
Not quite,
continuing
but
his dominance.
I love opping so much, bro. It's one shot kill, dude. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying, bro. 'Cause you know why I like opping? Because the guy I killed, I know he's mad. That's what I'm going for. I'm trying to rage bait.
EG are so willing to give all this space. Armageddon.
I know the guy that died to me is mad as fuck. Ooh, Omen TP. Nice try. I like the play.
And now Ye's gonna pop his ult.
Double peek.
A 4v2 adversal left alone, tagged up, 30 HP.
Close. Let Ye get the kill. Left. Fuck. Wait, did he do damage? He got assist. He's good.
EG get to 3.
Damn.
It's going to be a timeout here from Crew shortly. I feel like the way that EG have been taking these engagements together, they're just overwhelming. Crew's
Damn,
attacks.
Victor Crew are not
Multiple
looking too good, bro.
players Just getting faced by 2-3 at a time. The teamwork, the synergy that this EG team was built around is shining right now.
Shut up. My bad.
To try to even the
Damn.
score.
He's put me in my
defense side
place,
of
dude.
Lotus.
He's put me in my place.
No timeout yet, though. And a lot of players geared towards front B.
Wait, look at that scoreboard. All 10 people have between 4 and 6 kills.
Is it? I didn't know this.
Front B, so
That's just
Tight
weird
match.
that you're not understanding
Yeah.
the threat behind this.
The Salvos is going to buy so much time. I mean, they decide that they want to try to accelerate B. Instantly run into
That
a
was
brick wall.
forced. That was forced. They should have
players
canceled.
facing Kesnet.
I know hindsight, but still.
And then they invest.
Guys, when you feel
Adversal's
too much
ult, too,
resistance on a
this
bomb
weird
site, just
buy when
cancel
they're
the
down
hit,
in
bro.
numbers.
And
Don't
what,
force
you're gonna
the
open the
issue,
door and run
man.
into Superman's Viper pit? No way.
It's just
They have to
lazy.
walk all
It's
the way
lazy
back to A now.
gameplay.
It's the only weak spot of the map. But the way that EG have played this, the fact that they have 3B, it's a quick rotation either way.
Note here, Mizzino's one.
This
pip
goes
off
for your
of
ranked
having his
games
Rolling
too, bro.
Thunder.
If there's too much resistance,
We
they're
did
probably
not catch
stacked.
a
Just
throw
go
between
back,
Grab A
man.
So far.
Look at Kuzma on the court, dude. He did cardio for 22 minutes. You can rotate from A to C.
is still
It
up in
takes
play.
10 seconds, bro.
So Nature takes a step back. Mizzino might have a shot at this. I mean, they've got 2 rifles.
Is the analogy accurate?
With that stealth bot being used, though, you're gonna assume
If he
there
can
should
run
be a
around for
rotation
22
coming
minutes,
through to help
you can run
Nature
for
on this
10.
A side. That smoke should confirm it as well. There still could be a pivot from
Rob, did
B,
you see
though. That's why
cardio
you're seeing
Kuzma?
30 seconds left.
Some pings from the
I
attackers.
see what?
Did you see cardio Kuzma? He ran around the court for 22 minutes.
No.
EG understands
Like a
what's
couple
going
of games
on.
ago, he ran for 22
Melser's
minutes. He
gonna
had
have to come up
0.0
huge
assists and
here.
0
Solo
rebounds.
stair player.
So they're calling him cardio
Double
Kuzma.
arsenal of utility back sight.
Wait, I actually informed him on something that's ball related that he doesn't know. That might be the first thing I've brought to the ball conversation.
Doesn't pull the trigger.
Hesitation in this situation, and now the Rolling Thunder.
Was that the first sports thing you shared with me? Is that what you're saying?
I was saying that's the first thing I've shared with you that you didn't know about already.
I talked about Melzer earlier.
Hey, it was a busy week.
Getting a little bit high ground, turning the flash, connecting on to Mizzino. And having a shot at more.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The geniuses are shrinking. The geniuses are getting eaten. Okay, no, don't say that.
So many ultimates used. Breach ult. Teho ult. No conversion.
But on Discord bubbles, it's just me and Rob. I can't have bubbles right now.
On these retakes, they're so confident in giving all this space up because of it.
Damn.
They trust in one another. They
Is
trust
Lotus still as attack-sided as it once was?
And Icy, those 2 op shots were sick, man.
Or less recently.
Has outperformed everyone's expectations in playoffs.
Damn, bro.
There's that timeout.
What if EG somehow slipped their way through the cracks? Nah, don't be ridiculous.
Really able to get anything together,
that was cool. My bad.
Of their own. What changed for the defense?
It's the fact that Ye has been playing a lot closer to Superman. And there's been just more backup at that C site in general. Stuffing.
They're not beating G2.
Crew. I mean, let's
yeah, they're not beating G2 because 100 Thieves are going to beat G2. And then 100 Thieves are going to play EG. And then 100 Thieves are somehow going to choke.
So EG making
don't say I didn't say it, bro.
Also,
just clip it.
Icy's up. It's been looking very good on these first bloods.
Don't say I didn't say it, bro.
He's able to isolate a lot of the players in
I'm
the
just saying,
post plants as well.
I
so
think
right now, EG are
something crazy is going to happen today with the G2 match.
Where crew are leaning towards in the beginning of the round, and then in the late round, they're willing to play retake on the other side.
I think Ozuna is about to just like
7-4 for Icy. Still has that op.
Do the stupidest shit ever.
Look at the financial situation for the defense. I mean, they've got enough to invest.
I mean, we're all hate watching. Like, who are we hate watching harder, G2 or 100 Thieves? It's got to be G2. We're all hate watching G2, no? It's got to be G2.
If it's a fast speed up at
for
C,
sure.
You only have Viper smokes.
Holy fuck.
No wall over there either. It's just Derek who's close by. And he's going to get pushed off the angle immediately.
Yeah, those salvos being used.
Okay, that was crew pause.
Trying to find that timing, but the fade
I still got the op.
That lineup sniffs him out.
They've given this look a couple of times.
Always have the lurk.
To get the C orb, it goes into Mizzino's hands, and then they play the rest of the map.
And again, just understanding what's going on at C is so important.
Oh fuck, he's about to get double peeked.
That's why Icy comes back here with the operator. He gets another pick on the Kesnet.
Nasty. It's also a good bait for Ye. They're not spamming it.
Smoke was being used to lurk in from Melzer on C site. Used his stealth bot and got the info that the pack isn't there.
You won't go in that smoke, Ye?
To tap the door, and again, it's a
They're going back to C.
EG are reading into these fakes though. They're willing to play this.
They have the fast rotate from B as well.
Start of the round. That was the whole setup.
They open door here?
It is still Derek who's close by.
They kill.
Shy. There's a lot on the other side of this.
That was fucking sick bait. Sick unintentional bait.
Nature baiting on purpose for Supra in front B, waiting for that lurk, and now you can just play retake on C.
3v5.
Everyone rotating in.
Gotta make a play here.
You're in a 5v3 here. The money's not great.
You gotta push. You gotta push and try to catch EG off guard, but look at how much utility EG still have because of those free picks.
Everything in the kitchen sink thrown their
way.
They
can't even push.
Averso. He's gonna get another, but Mizzino in a 1v3 is just
4-0 to 5-4, dude. The geniuses are fucking on it today.
It's so dangerous playing against a team that's confident in playing like retake and actually converting them.
I like that one. I like that one.
In your head, it's like, okay, yeah, we get the site for free, but they've just been dominating us on the actual site itself. Makes you feel like you can't really do anything. Yeah, you're manipulating the rotations and you're getting that free site, but when it doesn't convert into round wins, it's all for naught. 5 in a row for EG.
Oh.
Momentum completely taking out of crew.
They got no answers right now, for real.
Is coming up to another showstopper.
Honestly, I think crew should just hit a site off the rip. And
it's the same setup.
Because they've been defaulting and it's not working.
Change up anything. I think crew, they need to take this
just hit C. Wait, what the fuck, baby bay? We got the same mind, bro?
And they need to get proactive in their post plants. It works so well for them on the pistol round.
The eye again tagging Shy.
Yeah, he hasn't really been able to get much value on these lurks.
No, not at all. Meanwhile, the drone is going to spot a couple.
Just
Doesn't
hit
get the
the site,
tag,
brother.
but you get the info.
Nature tried to use
What are they waiting for?
Prowler to clear out this front B lurk.
The orb?
Shy is allowed to take that timing, but there's a lot of emphasis of EG on shutting down Shy.
I wonder what they're
in this
waiting
defensive
for.
Side.
I feel like we've seen this round before.
Yep.
But this time, look at how aggressive EG are on the A side of the map.
They're gonna push through, eh?
They've taken all of main.
No.
And so they're going to deposit Icy. Ye's going to rotate off.
Another Prowler to sniff out alert.
Oh, I wonder if you can dodge the Prowler with a pillar. Skinny Queen?
Trying to get a pick through these smokes, opening the door.
Oh.
Should be a free spike planted.
5v5 post.
And let's see if Crew
Do they have
can
enough util to just play post?
win a post plant. Looks like they do want to get active here, or at least threaten it.
Merv mentioned.
No ults to speak of. No ults to play around. They're
Triple
gonna
peek,
frag their way
big.
through this. Remember
Now
the
they play
line
back.
of
Now you
Grace,
back it up.
Stingers, a Vandal,
All
a
right,
Sheriff.
all right, my bad.
But Inverso so far delivering for Crew.
He has ult. This round's over.
Much to be done though. EG and Supa trying to find some space. There are just too many targets to deal with here. Instantly traded
And
out.
there it
Nicely
is.
done by Crew. The
Now it's
going
gonna
to
be 7-5 for Crew.
Yeah, great adaptation from Crew to disrupt the retake of EG, not let them set up all that utility that they have. They finally stopped the bleeding. They even the half up. In Crew's only win on Lotus this stage against Sen, they won their attack, or their attack was 6-6.
Vamos.
Looks like that might be what's going on here again. First time out for EG, trying to stop all the momentum from Crew. And yeah, it's very interesting because Crew only won one round, right? Like, you clearly still have the with a Viper Molly.
Bro, merciful. We're watching a match here. Favorite fruit, mango or orange? Like, brother, this is not a Q&A, dude.
An EG roster that has really recently caught fire. I mean, they were able to best Crew, and then they rattle off two big wins.
Between a mango and an orange, I'm picking a mango.
That shocked many, myself included, if I'm honest. And so they're still in a spot to continue this playoff run if they can get past Crew. Pace towards A.
A lot of utility shown right now, but Icy is holding this close corner. This is the power of the Viper.
Okay, 4A now. They do 4-1s every round.
Any type of
This
offense.
is fine.
Tap of a door, but
Attack off.
most teams aren't willing to run through a Viper wall. And look at this.
Oh!
He's hunting for a kill.
An unreal shot. You can tell what the objective was there for Crew. They were
Nice
trying
shot.
to get Kesnet aligned to find value with the op.
Playoff
But
Ye's
Mazzino
here.
pays for it with his life. And now what? I mean, you're forced to take
It
a
would
step
be
back. You're
interesting
down
to
in
see the
numbers.
stat.
You've tried
Oh,
playing the
fuck.
map well, but EG have shown discipline the entire half.
He got caught.
That's
He has
not
the sight.
discipline. Shy finds the
Low
tiniest
key?
of windows to get through.
Nah, it's
punishes.
overcooked.
That's a play that
I
he
was gonna
tried
say you
doing
fake C
before.
and go A,
Super
but it's
right into it
overcooked.
and was playing more further back. This time he gets
It
exposed.
would have been an overcooked. They're not even rotating.
So it is a free C site. It's going to be a 4v4 post-plant retake.
I wonder who has the best
Nature
improvement in
pushing
stats
all the
going
way
from
up front.
regular
He's
season
trying
to
find out if
playoffs.
Shy is here, but
That would be a cool stat to see.
they're going to find out soon. Once that Vice ultimate is in play, that he was the one that planted the spike. Tap of a door, though.
Oh my god.
Verso's going to have his ult as well.
Good smoke.
As the door swings open, no kill found. And the swing
Bang
back
has
B,
to be up
meanwhile,
there, and
Crew
Xander,
planting
true.
their flag in C-Mound.
Bang and Xander have to be
Out
up
the other
there.
side of it. It's just
Yeah.
Ye who's ahead of it. So that ult should not have tagged anyone else.
I'll go with
And now the
Xander.
flood starts. Now they try to funnel back in. Ye trying to jump out on the other side of the smoke, but they can't find any value. Crew have been so successful up until this point, but it drops into a 2v2. Remember, at Verso's
No
ult, he's
time.
playing far back. That is the safety valve. That is the insurance policy. That is the lead for Crew.
masterful lurk from Shy. He's been getting stuffed on the A lurk, stuffed on the B lurk. So Adam, in that timeout that Potter took, was able to say, hey, Shy, you haven't been getting much value towards A or B.
I think Riot nerfed Teo after Toronto.
He finally finds that
Teo's
gap,
1000% getting nerfed.
opportunity to take out Superman alone here.
But is there a chance it happens before Toronto?
And then again,
Like, will they change the meta before Toronto?
Retake attempt from EG. At worst, means a 6-6 half for Crew.
And keeping the Armageddon. But if you look at the ultimates from EG, it's so much firepower behind this. Showstopper Armageddon of their own. And the Odin.
I feel like they have before. I feel like they have changed metas before events.
Get so many spam kills on this A site. Threatens any type of walk up.
What would you change on Teo? There's just so much you can do. Take away one boom, make the rocket do less damage, make the radius size smaller, make it so the fucking rockets aren't just fucking open up a map and just place them, make it so you have to actually line them up and make it a projectile. You can literally do like 1,000 different things to nerf him. This is how they want to do it, I guess. I don't know.
When do you pop some of these, right? Because if you're a Crew, you're trying to bait this out. The A falls. Remember, they do have that double controller comp, but they're deciding to play around where he can still impact the round. And now an Armageddon of their own. A little bit ahead of it. Icy's ult finds no value. Now Rolling Thunder invested 2. Crew in a really nice spot to close out this half on top.
Couldn't fucking tell you. I got lost in the sauce.
Kesnit's behind
7-5, like I said, though.
And they have no idea. They're all turning around, playing in the smoke. Derek tries to challenge. Nature takes
Nature
care
wins
of
like
him,
a ball.
That's just the start. He's gotten it down to 1v1.
Nah, I was kidding.
Adverso Salvo's back up. And instantly popped.
Oh my god, almost fucking
Nature 7
slipped.
bullets. He's gonna have to
Yeah,
wait
fine.
it out. You have got to be
I was kidding, by the way.
He's gotta at least get to half here, right? He can play
Oh my
off,
god.
but it's not
God.
enough.
Oh my.
Adverso challenges and Crew with the 2-round lead at half.
IGL versus IGL. He
You
just
guys are
jumps
fucked.
into the smoke and clutches it for his team. But it
No,
should
I'm
not
not
have
betting
been that
anymore.
close. Crew dealt
Okay.
with the flood.
I don't understand. The problem is I have poor impulse control. I say it before I can stop myself.
Crucial in winning this post plan, or at least being comfortable.
Like, what the
in it
fuck?
For the time being.
Nature gave it a run, but it was not enough. Yeah, that's a smirk of a guy who knew he was close. But again, not enough. A 7-5 half the way of Crew. We've got Elizabeth standing by with 2 very special guests. It's Aspas.
Merciful, no more typing, dude.
Elizabeth,
Stop
take it away.
spamming the same message.
Thank you
Oh my
so
god,
much,
it's them.
Doug. And
It's a
I'm
duo.
here with the 2 specialist guests I could find. It is Aspas and Verno from MIBR. The 2, you guys qualified yesterday. You guys made it to Masters Toronto. Has it sunk in yet that you're going to be, I believe it's your first international tournament that you'll be going to. Has that sunk in yet?
Yeah, I mean, like last night, yeah, definitely. I mean, in the moment, because you're not thinking about.
Why are people
like,
tagging me,
going,
Tarek?
Or like,
Finesse,
what it
they
means,
want
you're
your
just thinking
body,
about, like,
bro.
winning, but like after, yeah, it sunk in.
But no joke, you guys getting rid of him was the best thing that
really
could have
nice
happened to this
opportunity
kid.
to get,
So you should be happy you did a good
I
thing.
want to ask you, Aspas, is that when Fraud was talking to us during the post-match interview, he talked about your leadership and how you kind of really stepped into this role leading
That's how you should look at it.
younger rookies like
Already?
How do you see
Wait,
yourself?
I didn't mean that in a bad way. I didn't mean that in a bad way.
I don't really know how to explain, but I know that I have a
I mean-
different impact outside
I
of
mean,
the game
like, you
as
did a
well.
good thing for him.
But basically, if I will say something
stop.
I don't know how to explain this, but something that I want to say is that I'm very proud of my team.
Does that mean a lot to you?
Yeah, I mean.
Well, now we found out Sen, after
I'm
a
sorry, bro.
hard-fought G2 match, will be
I would give you a hug
as
if I could.
Masters Toronto representatives from the Americas. Is there anyone you would like to join you as the last spot?
I want to see G2 win. I want to play them again
Nah.
in Toronto or in the grand final, so I want to see them win.
What about you, Aspas?
I like G2.
You like G2? So G2 win today, everyone. Well, thank you so much, Aspas and Verno. Everyone get it for Aspas and Verno joining us today on the stage. But we have a game to get back to, so casters, please take it away.
Don't you dare speak over Aspas and Verno. I'm trying to hear them.
Thank you so much, Liz. I think we need to draw back
Bro,
to the last
where do you
time
guys
we saw
find the
these two
fucking
teams
audacity to
clash
type
on
some
Lotus.
dumbass shit
Jess
like
talked
that?
about it. Dre, you mentioned it as well. Superman was a menace. Goes 22-5.
Where do you
plus
find the
17
audacity, bro?
to best Crew, and today Don't
retweet his dumbass.
Nobody really on
Don't
the side of EG
retweet his
creating
dumbass,
a little bit of
bro.
separation, but with that said,
Bro, you guys
they're
just
still
don't know how to
2 rounds apart.
speak to people, bro. We're gonna
Pistol
teach you
round is
guys,
ever so
bro.
important in moments like this. And it's going to be a C fight. But look at this cool flash from Shy at the bottom of that mound.
Kaznet fights Mount.
Kaznet was going to use it to get out, but he decides to stay.
I feel like every
You
pistol,
saw the
no?
power of these two, the duo of crew, dismantling Osbos. But they weren't able to convert.
I see overheat chill.
So let's see if now, man-up advantage, if crew
Pens?
can settle and win another pistol in this map.
Oh my god, he broke everything. This guy's a legend.
And again, this fade utility is such a problem. The crew punching back.
Wow.
Big pistol for crew.
Big adaptation.
Damn, Inverso, chill, bro. It's just the game, brother.
They ran the same thing in their last match.
Tu
But the
papito, what the
difference
fuck did he
maker here
say?
was
He
the
said, "I'm
fight
your
ended
daddy?"
with 3 members. Understanding that once C mound control is lost for the attackers, it's likely that you're going to re-clear A.
One enemy remaining.
And that's where the fight was waiting.
So Superman, last time on attack, went 17-3. He found so many lurk kill timings because of the pressure that EG was
What
able
the
to
fuck
inflict
is this comment?
with the main path.
Buds, if anyone is
He's
being
here
like
alone at A side,
overly
but
like
he's met
ridiculous,
by a
please
breach
ban
and
them.
omen, and that's
Oh.
a big sheriff kill from Ye.
He's gonna need more than that though. Because yeah, Kesnet may fall, but Shy
I'm just a
still
Shy guy.
stands. Crispy 3 out of
Whoa!
him, but yay.
That Diablo still got some dog in him, huh?
Now upgraded. He has a bulldog,
but no spike.
And no space. Meanwhile, crew are about to walk into it.
His sheriff has been hot lately, bro. I wonder what his practice regimen has been.
But he's still staying front B. He's walking all the way through side. Superman's gonna get caught right here.
Uh-oh. Left, close left.
Is he waiting for the swing?
Ah!
Not expecting it. There's no shot.
Brother.
It's all on Ye's hands now.
He's taking the scenic route as well. Flanking all the way around A.
Bro, unironically said regimen? What's wrong with that?
And as time ticks, you imagine, or you assume by process of elimination.
Yeah, surely they expect flank eventually, right? Surely they're not just both flipping out direction this whole time. Surely. It really do be that way. Overpass.
Melzer cleans it up. Crew avoid disaster.
Melzer's the one that sees him? That must have been such a quick shot. I don't even think Ye saw him on his screen.
I mean, we all agreed there, no?
But that was
I mean,
a good,
also, even if he was going to shoot him, he would have had to wait a
EG.
second longer, too.
Ye getting a lot of those
Nah, but
trades
he
on
didn't
C
whiff?
round.
Yeah,
That
but...
flick onto Adverso was
I mean, technically, I didn't whiff either.
just sickening. How did he... Oh my gosh, just perfect timing for Melzer. Maybe a little fortunate, man. That was close. So C Mound has been in full control of crew.
My mom said you miss every shot you don't take, so I sprayed 30 bullets into the guy's back and whiffed. Now what? I'm laughing stock of the
This
community.
time, more firepower behind it.
It's a big difference from what we saw in the first half. Remember, crew were able to convert that bonus. They were able to really create a
What
gap.
happened?
And yeah, CG punched back, but if you're the attack side here, you don't want to have to deal with that again.
Not at all. And after that pick from EG, it's a lot of taps. So the door.
Bought send jersey
Trying to
with my
see if
tax
anyone
return.
else from crew is going to try to
I don't know if I can advocate for this
even the
behavior,
score.
but W question mark?
Crew are willing to just hold. Mazzino forced to use his fault line, but with no smoke coming up here on the C side of the map, it kind of makes it a little bit free for EG to
That's lowercase W.
and bombard the site with utility.
Oh, I think the salvos bought just enough time. It was
Reversal?
delay upon delay, and now they can fight a little bit stronger. Kesnet has also joined the fold. He's got
Superman.
Superman
Nice.
found the gap. Very nicely done. And now B is theirs for the taking.
I'll
in
wait till I play
4v2.
ranked to say it. But it might be the Phantom Arc for real.
Very
Can
controlled
you spam that with an outlaw right there? No, right?
Kesnet and Shy are left to just
Can
do
someone get on a
damage
custom
right
with me
now.
later? I want to test some shit.
Whoop. You saw him.
Anyone trying to get in a custom later? Test some lineups and shit?
Upgrade for Kesnet off of that pick from Mazzino earlier on.
Wait, I should bring in viewers to show me some of their lineups or something.
Might
That would be
able to get some
hilarious.
damage here. Icy, he's not aware of somebody on the left.
Show me
there
your tech.
to support him.
Demonstrate talent show in Valorant. Valorant talent show. Show me your tech.
Really trying to do damage.
You have
into
1
the
minute.
economy of EG. If
Show
you
me
can
your
pull
tech.
these rifles out and save.
There's not going to be a trade, though. Shy's here alone. One exit. That's all it is. Can Kesnet deal any more damage?
He wants to.
They're not even going to give him the fight.
He's also willing to just save that into the following round, but EG.
All right, first gun round.
Playing every round very methodically. Not allowing Crew to get the best of them in those trades amongst the chaos. And they're already pivoting, already Superman finding lurk timings. I think Crew need to be a lot more proactive and kind of denying.
We got ranked practice tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be playing ranked,
EG
yes.
was denying Shy to get value.
Okay, let's see. I'm excited. I'm genuinely I think wait. I'm a little excited. I don't like snipers.
Setting where approaches where defaults change.
I said variety. I'll do variety as well.
So
On top of
you're a
ranked.
denial of the A main space.
Ranked and variety.
Denial of both extremities.
Start with ranked, then go variety once I'm mad.
Front B space. Let's see if Shy just goes for a jump spot or walks into his crosshairs. It's like he's just jiggling. Oh, that jump spot is heard from Ye, so he's understanding that Kesnet is C, and EG might
Hold on,
take the
chill.
bait, thinking that there's more players behind Kesnet.
Good molly.
Meltzer's in trouble. The spit, the nade has to TP away. Look at how far up Icy is. The Paranoid's gonna buy
The
a lot
fuck
of
is
time,
Melzer
though.
doing in the open, dropping smokes like me? I was gonna say like a bot, but he's not a bot.
They're scattering away.
They baited out so much utility for the attackers.
This late flank that's going to be coming through
Good
stairs. They've already
stun!
smoked off. They have to
Terrible
find some
spray,
value on the other side of
Mazzino!
tree.
Terrible spray,
And
brother!
is pushing the pace.
Go,
Now
Diablo,
Pop is able
attack!
for more.
Yes, Diablo!
And more will be found.
You guys see
He stays
that?
alive because of it.
He might be back.
5v3. Crew,
Good stun!
first attempt to try to find value
Icy!
retake. 4v2
What?
now, and
The
Shy
wrong guy
tries to
died!
catch
What?
Kesnet in a 1v1. Against
Oh my
Icy on
god,
the other
Icy versus
side.
Kesnet. Oh my god.
A menace.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god!
And he delivers against
Icy
Kesnet
saved them. Holy fuck.
again.
Holy fuck.
Down to the wire.
Oh yeah, that's a shoulder
Icy
roll.
with full
That's a shoulder
confidence
roll.
in holding that angle. Kesnet has nowhere to go.
Oh no, Kesnet is shook. He's biting his nails. He's nervous. The lights are getting brighter.
EG
By the second,
did a
dude.
great job of taking tree control here with follow-up utility, and Ye getting that pick.
Damn,
I feel
bro.
like Adverso kind of
What a brawl.
a bit of an oversight there, giving him that kill. That's an extra body that stays into the game. Remember, you could just run away from that Clove ultimate, and he's out
What is
for
that?
the count.
What is that? Is it fucking Storm?
Broken by for Crew, a Guardian for Kesnet, a Stinger for Mazzino.
Yeah, 1-3-1 now for the defensive side. And EG are willing to play that patient style, wait.
What happened to
any
Rob?
type of
He's hanging
aggression,
out.
See if these sheriffs want to get active.
Crew did this a lot last time we saw him play on Lotus. On the defensive side, they would threaten or commit to some aggro B.
It never really worked because MIBR did a great job of not running into the stack.
I love
Say
that
how it is,
outlaw.
but there's a very aggressive Vise wall here at Ace side. I wonder if that's a cue for Crew to you walk into some space. Stealth bot use front B. It only sees Superman, so they might think that it's just a lurk.
The flash is found. Now the space is theirs.
Fast rotations from the defense. They're going to be able to get into this A site, but let's see if EG actually commit here, if they decide to go towards B because of that door being broken.
Yeah, I mean, if you're EG here, you bait the ult out from Shy, and then you
Wait,
can
this
rotate
could be
B.
dangerous.
I think that's what the game plan
This could be very dangerous.
CIC and Superman still outside of this tree area.
They're committing into the plant. They're deciding to stay for the fight. Ye falls to the pressure of the salvos.
EG can't pivot anymore. The time is too low. They have to full commit.
15.
Ult popped. Icy forward. Kill found. You've got a flank on the other side of the map, Meltzer. But all he's got is a
Big
classic.
shot. Shoot it, damn
You
it.
can't pop the rocket that close. I get it. Discipline on the trigger. Spike planted. Numbers
Oh
away at the
my.
defense, and it's not getting any better. Can Derek clutch it out for EG? No.
Oh my god.
Thrifty round win for Crew.
MasterCard.
You can hear the fans.
Oh my god. You can hear the fans, he said.
Crew did such a good job of not exposing their bodies in that mid-round. They had all
Both of the
5
fans?
players at one point sitting towards C and B, giving up all that A space, but the delay utility that they
util,
had
huh?
allowed them to creep up into such
He
good
hesitated,
spots
he
and
hesitated.
just pick EG apart.
It's tough.
So punishing that slow style that EG have seemed like they mastered this playoff.
Damn. He said, fuck y'all doing over there.
There's going to be
Coach
a timeout
Adam.
called from Powder. Maybe you have to
Second
change the
pause
pace
from
yourself.
EG.
You cannot let that timer run down to 30 seconds before you decide what
Oh,
site you
yeah.
wanna go
You
to.
can't shoot the rocket on the rope. That's what happened. You're right.
Because of the way that
It wasn't even
approached
hesitation. You
that
can't
last
shoot
round.
it. Damn. He got owned.
The economy is going to be broken as well for EG. You have to settle here.
Can I
Remember,
stand up
that
for 100
attack
Thieves
side from
tonight?
Crew was the best that they've had all stage.
You guys know that stand. Hold on. I got you guys.
7 rounds. It's the defense where they shine. It's the defense where Kesnet and Shy are able to turn up. The difference here today is that it's not just the Shy and Kesnet show. Everybody is online helping each other out.
A stark contrast from what we saw previously. I think if you're EG as well, the pressure of this map starts to mount when you think about what the rest of the series holds. This is
Fuck.
Crew at 1
I can't
and 2
find the meme I'm looking for.
on the stage.
It's
on
something
Lotus,
about
but
getting up
Icebox
from
is next.
For a come.
A map that, yeah,
forget
they
it.
dropped yesterday, but I mean, they're pretty damn good on it.
Here's that fight again towards C. This Vice Flash goes through.
What do you think about
Mound.
breaking the Tejo Mali to balance
Kesnet is
him?
able
What do you
to
think
play
about an
off of it.
umbrella?
So unique, so cool. Shy here to support him. I don't think the updraft was heard.
Oh my god. I see. Got
Icy
Kesnet.
besting Kesnet.
How does he get that?
And now maybe a mad
Mary
dash towards
Poppins, nice
C. The
station.
Prowler's gonna be
Victor, I came up with the idea first. So yes, I'm gonna keep saying it.
Though, and instead of pushing
It was
forward, they
my
have to take a
original
step back.
idea.
Omen ult was
I
used
brought up
as
the
well,
umbrella
so maybe
years
EG
ago.
Understand that he could be here. It was canceled though. EG do not care. Looks like they still want to approach the C site. That Omen smoke.
Happy
though, it's
2
gonna
years,
cause
babe.
further
Thanks,
delay.
babe. Question mark?
And I don't think that EG are ready for Melzer to still be here at this A site. If they decide to go back, it looks like that's not going to be the case. And right now for Crew, the defense is really spread thin. I mean, 2 players in ones and 2
Tail
players
ults?
to anchor the C site. No
Do we dare
smoke up
invest
yet
tail
at
ult to
C.
take sight?
They do have the gun
You're damn
advantage,
right we
though. That
do.
might be the
He's 8
difference maker.
HP.
Shy with
Adverso?
a
He's been on it
sliver of
lately.
HP. Takes a
Or this
step
map
back.
at least. Breach ult. Big breach ult.
Two, and again, they're gonna
Show
try
me
to
those
put him behind
Verso.
it. Take a look at Melzer's position. Look
Behind
at
you,
Verso.
brother.
Oh, but he's stunned. Yay.
Oh my god, yeah,
Still
he has a
finding
Phantom.
value,
Oh my god,
still
yeah, got a
finding
spam kill.
Still keeping EG in this fight.
Oh my god,
Scrappy
Mazzino.
buy that they brought into
Mazzino.
this, but they're making it work. 2v2 now,
2v2,
15
yep.
seconds left. The spike's still not planted. They've got to get a move
Diablo!
on. What can Melzer do?
What the fuck is
Outnumbered
Melzy
and now
doing?
The problem has gotten significantly more difficult to solve.
Cover going out. 15
Trying to-
bullets.
Trying to buy as much time as he can.
Ew.
It's a thrifty round win for
Diablo
EG.
had a
They're
round.
not done yet.
Nah.
Back-to-back thrifties.
Gotta point
Yeah.
out that satchel that was used
Oh my
early
god.
on from Icy.
Oh my god.
Kesnet was
I'm so
scoped
loud.
in,
Can
he
I put
didn't
up the
hear
game a
it,
little?
So he wasn't
Yeah.
aware of the drop.
I'm a loud
But
boy.
Ye again, stepping up massively. He's so clutch when it
This
matters. and he
C
couldn't
mount
stop
fight
when he was
actually
stuck in
is
the
costing
beginning. I mean,
them.
happens to the best of us. But
They keep
the
fighting
work that he
C
was able
mount.
to put in after that with the Phantom.
And
was
it's not worth
disastrous
it, bro.
for Crew. A must-win round for EG to build.
Well, I don't
back their
know. It
economy
seems like it's not
and
worth
break
it.
the economy of Crew.
I guess it is a range fight, but
It's aggressive
oh,
C. Kesnet popping his ult.
Good
The
C's.
salvos will delay, and it's a crunch from the B side of the map as well.
Wow, he got him
like they
still.
wanna try
Wow,
to
who's
take their
watching
heels
that?
in, but it's a
Guys!
corner. 3 for Kesnet.
1v5?
Yeah, Supa gets his one.
Why was no
but
one looking there?
Good luck.
What the hell
Crew
happened?
get to 11.
Oh my god, Kesnet is standing again.
EG just not ready.
Oh
for
my
the
god, it's
pure
just back and
aggression
forth.
from Kesnet. All that front B pressure was a distraction. I don't think a single player from EG was looking at him in this moment. Look at this.
Dude. Dude.
A quick
What is going
answer
on
back
here?
to force EG.
He said, you guys are shit.
Into a bad economy again. And now EG have to worry about more aggressiveness from
They
Crew.
still fight Mount.
You have to play
Or
even
they're baiting
slower.
it.
Different wall from Shy. Ross
It's
B
eco
here.
for EG again.
We haven't
One
seen that
hero
much.
Vendel.
Meanwhile,
2.
EG choosing not to even explore that area of the map for now.
Any ults?
Superman's trying to
Viper
act like
ult.
he's a solo lurk
If
here.
they take
That
sight, they can Viper ult.
Viper wall up, that smoke up.
Uh-oh. He's going to peek.
Some shots of a Vandal should make it obvious that there's
Oh my
more
God.
behind this.
That's
Wait, I see got a kill.
Icy gets a pick on a Mazino who's trying to run away from tree.
Should we go B? Should we go B, guys? Pivot!
Has
Pivot!
to be paced behind this. They don't really have the guns to pick their fights out. Yay and Icy. Are they gonna do this again?
This back
Oh
and
my
forth
God.
affair.
Icy gets his 3.
Yeah, I'm
Meltzer's
choking.
alone. All weapons upgraded.
They actually worked. How are they just winning the
EG
fights?
in a position to steal another round.
You guys are going head to head right now.
So
Wait, what?
clean.
Oh, he ulted.
It's the power of the Viper on the attacking side. When that Viper wall goes up A, if you don't try to push through it.
Hello, Tarek. I hope you're having a
take
wonderful
control of
Sunday.
that space.
I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Right back
Not
at
able
you.
to understand what's
Bucko.
behind it, and the threat was looming. Mazino got completely overwhelmed in tree. We've kind of seen him get punished there more than once as well.
Damn, these guys are really
Tap
going
the
band for
door. This
band,
time
huh?
It's Icy that just runs through main, catches him in rotation.
I think both of them were massive to that round, and it was the two guys, it was the two problem makers, the stars that we talked about the last time EG were on the stage, Icy and Ye. Unreal performances. Icy had, Mimi talked about it on the desk, Icy had a life game. I mean,
yeah,
it very well may have been his best performance ever. And Ye looked like he was rolling back the years, back to his prime Ye days on Optic. And those two
Optic
are the ones who
mentioned?
stand. Those two are the ones who keep EG in this fight.
Man, it would have been
Have to
so
keep it
sick
up
if
as well,
Optic
'cause
made
they're
it to
still down
franchise.
2
They're
rounds
just such
here.
a good org to have in the scene.
Final timeout in regulation.
That would have been so good for Valorant. I'm not going to lie. I think we dropped the ball with that one.
Buy into this.
I forget. I don't even remember what happened exactly,
With that
but
lurk play that EG put into effect, you kind of have to worry
Optic would have been
about
such a
that,
good
and
org
maybe
for the
you
scene.
compensate. Maybe you put a little bit more firepower there.
wake up,
try
bro.
to
It's
deny that
2025.
space
I
early
just,
on.
man, a man could dream, no?
And the thing
I
is
say
for
we replace EG with Optic.
because of what they just showed, because of the extra layers behind Superman. If
Fuck
Crew
it.
decide to not check that because they think that there's more of a threat behind it, that can open up alert timing for him towards that A side of the map. And we have to keep in mind,
EG
right,
made
last
you? What
time
the fuck?
Superman was
Nah,
plus
EG
13
did not
against
make
Crew.
shit,
He
bro.
basically, in a way, you could say he 1v5'd. Obviously, it's still a team game, but performance-wise, he was the star.
Can we
He
get
was the
CLG into
problem. He's
franchising?
sitting at the bottom right
What
now.
you know
If
about
he can
CLG?
tap back into that, if he can find those gaps in the defense, EG could bring this one back. They have ultimates right now too. That can
You see
go
the
in their
color
favor.
pick?
So
I
don't
did,
think
dude. Oh my
Superman's
God.
gonna try to lurk this
I
round.
jumped out of
for
my
too
chair.
much because
I was
if you use
frightened.
the showstopper to get into
I was like a boy.
any site you want, you can get that Viper's pit down. Put Crew in a very rough spot.
Dude, it's actually insane, man. It's actually insane, dude.
This could easily
It's actually
be an
insane,
11,
like
11
to think
game.
about those days to like. I don't know.
This
it's
is the
crazy.
similar defensive look we saw from Crew.
Well, we're like
Look at all
grandpas
the
now,
focus
actually.
across B.
1-3-1. One way use that.
I'm a
C.
grandpa,
EG
John.
are willing to wait that one out.
I used to be a little
If you
kid.
walk into this trap, it would be.
I don't know what that makes
first
you, but
time
like,
it would've
fuck.
worked.
And so the
We're in the
drone
same
is
boat
supposed to
now.
catch contact first, and then if you confirm there are people there, the stun hits, and the swing is waiting.
Fuck me then. Hey, fuck me too, bro. I'm right there with you, dog.
Crew deciding not to spring the trap in action.
Icy's gonna have to use the showstopper reactively once this fault line comes out, unless EG can get ahead of it.
It's all right, dude.
Both on
It's
the
all
other
right.
side. The rocket pop, the rocket connects on to
Wait,
Kevin.
we gotta focus. What's happening?
Look at the A
One for
side of
one.
the map. Superman's walked all the
Full
way
by
through.
0.
It's a free A site. EG don't know that yet, though.
I see.
It looks like they're rotating
That
to the
smoke
other side
saves
of the
him.
map, and that means Soup is going to be in a position.
What's the chat
to
average
cause
here?
problems. These
Chat
late
average age
bursts,
here?
these picks that he was
I
able
would
to
guess
find
20.
previously.
Icy's
Yeah,
alone,
I would guess the average age in chat is
And
20.
Meltzer realizing it snaps onto him. They are going to rotate back to Supa, or at least attempt to. You still have all this Vice utility you have to navigate.
Yeah, Supa's waiting for his team to get here so they can all make it through the wall. But the spike is so far away. Oh, he triggers it too early. I guess it doesn't matter because you could just run through tree. How are Crew going to navigate through this Viper's pit that's going to be put down?
3v4.
13 seconds left, no contest on the site.
They got Viper ult. We should use the Viper ult, right?
Oh, those salvos are
Almost.
Oh, they're
just
off the mark.
barely off the mark.
Yeah.
Now,
So, the strat, in my opinion, should be Viper lives and everyone else fights.
Comfortable's the word I would use.
We need Viper
I
to
can
keep the
stab
ults
at
up
least.
All
while
this
we
pressure
fight.
coming in from Crew. Mazzino is going to test it first. The tap of the spike is just a threat. It's just a warning sign. That's the only thing in between those two
Shibar.
members right now. Adverso waiting for the challenge back.
Wait, how does Viper die? The one guy. We need that one guy to live.
Salvos.
Stack him quick.
Mazzino's gotten it 3/4 of the way. The Salvos might be a little bit too late. They've got to swing behind it, and it's not
1
in
HP,
time.
and they lost the
Crew gets to
rounds.
that point.
Wow.
Superman was in such a good spot
Oh
to
my
close
God.
out that round. All he
Dude,
needed
how
to
does the
do
Viper die
was
though,
allow his
right?
players in front of him to take
The Viper
first.
can't die,
When he
just
gets
live in
spam
tree.
killed, and that opens up Crew's retake. They have the confidence to actually go for it.
I know.
Super should have been the win condition if all else fails, right? But I understand. Derek wants to play with the salvos.
I only know Viper can't die because Shaw planted the bomb on
into
Icebox.
And they're applying pressure where it hurts. He's got a shorty in this, in the face of 4.
Tries to take out the Vandal, but this stealth bot is going to catch him. Oh my
That's
goodness.
I mean,
tilting.
he was stunned, he was blind, he was deafened.
That's tilting.
And now EG, instead of accelerating to the other side of the map, want to fill in the space that Super previously had.
Mauser is still here, though, in Rubble. He's got Omen TPs to get himself out. If he gets in danger, he might get timing.
Crew tried getting ahead of this. As soon as it got the kill, thought the rotation would be fast seized, so they all sent
Oh
that
my God,
way.
they saw him. Someone was looking.
Melzer, as you were
That
saying,
was
he's
almost
left
going to be a
alone, and
30
now EG
lineup.
can take all of this space.
4v4?
The Prowler will be first,
Guys in
and
fear?
now EG gonna try to funnel behind it.
What?
Derek has his ult.
That's a fumble.
Preemptively used. They're gonna force Kevin into this fight. He still gets his one. But that's gonna push all of them back. Shy and Adverso, we're gonna have to solve a 2v3 to take
I can't believe
them out,
Kazan still got one.
to take us to Icebox.
Look at how far Shy is, though. And they both have Guardians. 2 of the members are one shot to the body, though. Icy and Ye. This could be possible, but look at the setup from EG in the post plant.
Who's
So
watching
many
this?
angles that you have to
Icy?
be aware of. And you're just going to walk into Icy.
Oh, wow.
That's his one. Job's not done. The buy is not great for Crew. They're gonna save the Guardian.
This back, he's going to be able to upgrade here.
I
but this
don't know
back
what
and
happened
forth
in
this
chat. I
match
can't
has
see it.
been just amazing to watch.
10,
Because
12.
now, look at the economy for Crew. It's not looking good. If EG can navigate around the lesser buy, all of a sudden we're playing for OT.
I think, again, we kind of have to draw attention to the early rotate from Crew. As soon as that pick happens, conventional wisdom suggests that they're going to try to accelerate back towards C, right? Not deal with the pressure A. And Crew trying to read ahead of it, kind of call themselves out of that round.
Retrieving flash. I need
Open a native pop out. What's that?
Nature hit a great shot, though. I mean, Ye was right in front of him. EG, they got punished on a thrifty already.
Note here, Kaznut's one off of his ult. He's the one with the Vandal. If he gets a pick, maybe they drop it. He pops the ult and they go.
Similar look to last round, but this time there's a lot behind Supa.
He's got help. He's got backup.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They take a step back.
Oh,
Remember,
they saw
it was
them
a
all.
fault line. It was a paranoia. Nature's the one
Help!
who fought this time.
How does he get that?
Somehow stunned, gets a kill.
How does he get that kill?
Now the Nightfall will push them back. You've got drones, you've got prowlers, you've got
Good nade.
pedal into the metal.
Good
3G.
nade! What's up,
There's
bitches?
nowhere to go. Meltzer and
You
Mazzino
want some
fall.
too? What the fuck was that?
Looking to stand
From the
tall,
top rope?
And it's all on to Shy now.
God damn, bro. Started flying at them and shit like little
Great read
Superman.
from Nature to support Superman. I feel like EG have done a good job of adapting to what Crew have been
What the
showing, not
fuck?
allowing the same thing to happen twice. So they should be able to win this round. Damage at this point doesn't even matter.
That was hilarious.
For Shy, the economy is looking very
11,
good for
12?
EG. Your best case scenario
I
is
saw
to
this
try to get close to
yesterday.
that Vi's ultimate so you can have it for a retake or to delay in the next round.
Now note here is Shy's
Ooh.
left in this now 1v3. Nature was the weaker of the 4. Shy upgrades a weapon. And will carry that into the next. I want to draw attention to the next round here because Keznet's got his ult. You think about how many times Crew have popped these tricky little trap plays off of that ult, even just in the previous half.
And they also have a breach ult to follow it up if they want to do something aggressive.
Changing skins, is that what he did?
I think EG are going to be ready for it, though. I think they've done a good job of adapting to what Crew have shown in this half so far, especially those pushes, right?
They weren't ready last time. Remember the crunch in through C? They were stuck in spawn.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Did he die right there?
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Right. Sure.
And if Nature doesn't get that kill, I mean, these nades don't get two in that right there as well. So
I don't know if he died, but
listen, Kesnet is towards that C. I don't think he's gonna run it down this time. I think it's gonna be that normal C fight that he showed with Shy with that flash.
Oh yeah, he did buy. He died.
If he ever wants to speed up after getting the initial kill, he can do so. One way shown as well. This should be obvious for EG that it is the neon towards C because of that Vice flash.
Oh. Oh.
They've left Melser here alone again.
Oh my God, I hit that.
Back up now because of that jump spot being fished out.
But instead of the paranoia,
Holy
just
util.
drops the smoke, hangs onto that bit of utility.
A huge investment used though there. No more Raise Nade. No more Viper Spit. You do have all A control because of it though. This breach ult.
Breach ult, yeah.
If EG wait too long, is gonna delay the plant.
This breach ult is the game.
They go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
But it's not enough to manipulate rotations. They're trying to string them along into
Stun.
thinking that that's where the hit's headed.
But it's gonna be layered utility.
Fake.
EG are trying to bait out some of it. So
Oh, he didn't do it. Fake it again, Nature. Fake it again. You won't.
Kesnet can flood with this. Do you?
W fake! W fake!
They got it
Icy, why are you re-slinging? You got one. Just chill. Oh.
Finds Icy, finds Ye.
Wait, guys. After we bait the breach ults, are we not running A as a team?
Into the round, trying to wait that
Oh, they
out.
want us to re-hit B after. Superman got a kill. Oh my God, Derek got a kill as well. Holy fuck, 2v3. It's so losable. It's so losable. Oh, it's so losable.
But it is
oh, one more! 1v1!
It's going to be a 1v1 Shy with the ult, but he jump spots the smoke, waiting for it. Now invested. He fumbled this last time, but this time playing on the other side of the smoke. And the classic is enough.
Oh my God.
OT in play.
What just happened?
Oh my God, that was scary. That was scary. That was scary. Wait,
I mean, ridiculous.
That was
You're right.
I mean, should Shy have played that differently? I don't know.
Just flabbergasted that Shy was jump
out?
spotting that and not
Low
using
key,
the ult right away.
Hear me out.
Maybe expecting Nature.
You wait the clove smoke out, and hindsight, of course. You wait the clove smoke out, then you Vice ult.
This is where Crew fall
right?
apart. Is
Wait the smoke out, then Vice ult and go out. Then he can go heaven. It's fine. Let him go wherever the fuck he wants.
Mizzino said it himself. Crew have a hard time closing out rounds.
He panicked a little bit, I guess.
You just cannot be doing that when you put yourself in such a good spot to close out EG's map pick.
Yeah, I talked about it earlier. If you're EG, you cannot afford to go into ice.
In hindsight, I think in the moment it's very hard to make that decision. That gives Nature time to leave and move. I think it's fine. Let him move, bro. Also, he has flash too. He can flash a position off. I think so. I don't know. I'm just saying, what's the best play he could have made?
Icy is alone at A site, hiding in stairs. So EG are already willing to play retake on A, full retake. Shy, this time breaking that fade lineup. Look at the proactivity from EG, trying to get info, paint the picture of what's going on in the map.
They have 2 guys on C now.
So many members towards the C side.
So what are Crew gonna do?
Shy's gonna really have
They're
to
baiting out util. They're baiting out util.
It's all a pump fake of Crew.
Yeah, they often insert Shy as a lurker to try to catch any late rotations or anything like that.
They're gonna re-hit C, right? They're gonna re-hit C for sure.
C aggression from Crew.
Or they go back A. Vice has a pretty aggressive lurk.
Again, the defense stalwart.
Wait, how far will Shy go? 35 seconds though. They're gonna commit C. Shy, they should fake B. He should break door and they should fake B. Open door, break door, fake B.
He might catch a timing on a
That's over. They lost.
Such an awkward spot to clear though.
Tap of the
Where's
door
Theo
again,
going?
and this time the Prowler swinging on the other side.
Oh my whiff.
That one got away from
Nature?
him.
Nature?
But Nature
Oh.
equalizes, at least for a moment.
15. Spam him.
Do they try to flat out onto
You
the
crazy
speed?
fuck, I was
They try to
kidding.
delay the plan, and so far, so good.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They have to continue
Oh my
to
God.
down again, the spike on the
The cover! There's no cover! It's over! No time! Unless, no time.
He doesn't!
Oh my god, bro. Nah, crew are trolling, brother.
Clutch these moments.
Oh my choke. Oh my choke.
They just make magic happen when they're down numbers, when their backs are against the wall.
Playoff Derek.
Holy.
We saw them do it against Cloud9, and we're seeing them do it again here against Crew.
Oh my god.
And it's not a plan, it's full
Oh my
intuition,
God.
it's full synergy.
Yeah,
Super runs
I
through the
bet.
door, ends up making a crossfire on the player running through spawn. It's just ridiculous.
Oh my god, they might. Oh my god. This playoff is getting spicy. Wait, chat, you guys watch all the regions? Some of you? I was gonna say which playoffs has been the most spiciest out of all the regions.
So comfortably there.
Rob, which region has had the most spicy playoffs?
Well, EU isn't even finished their season.
Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of spicy.
And now they're
it's
on the
actually
back
Asia
foot.
Pacific where like T1 has got to fight for their life to get.
Oh, they're in lowers?
They're in lowers.
How many do they need to win? 2?
And then a lot of aggression.
Yeah.
They showed a
You
lot
have
of
to win
different looks.
too.
Or, excuse
Oh
me,
my
they showed a lot of
god.
different looks. The A fight being
Wait, you
another
put out
one.
a tweet today. It was
So you
saying
wonder here on the other side of this
Sentinels and
timeout,
DRX are the
given
only
that they're
two
in
teams that are
OT,
currently.
given that they
Well,
know
no, DRX
Icebox is
didn't win,
next,
so it's just us so far.
do they
We're the
draw up
only
something
team
different?
that attended
So
Bangkok
far.
and is going to Toronto
What
so
can you
far.
even throw
So far.
at
I see.
EG that you haven't already? You've
There's
shown a lot of
6
aggression
teams have
everywhere in these
qualified.
Wait,
rounds. It
T1 plays
kinda feels
PRX
like
for
your
elimination?
trump card has
Yes,
been-
T1 plays
Holy!
PRX.
I'm
By
gonna
the way,
check the
and
schedule
then
for that.
then the winner would have to
That's a
play
banger.
DRX.
Default.
So
I mean,
one of
retakes
only
haven't
one of
been
DRX,
the greatest.
T1 and PaperX can make it.
Oh my god, yeah, so
EG
it's
can
cooked
get
no
on
matter
the
what.
site. They can put
Wait, when do they play?
Crew
3
Genji and
in a
a.m.?
retake
RRQ1.
scenario.
Dude,
They can take this map.
when is that?
Evil Geniuses understanding the
3rd.
mound is not theirs.
May 3rd?
Crew have moved the line of scrimmage up just a bit
What?
on both sides.
This Viper Molly we've seen EG throw to push off
Why is it so
Melzer,
far
but there's
away?
a lot
Fuck.
behind this. Melzer might get punished on the TP. Mazzino has to be
Dude,
a great
dude, that might be
support.
that might
He
be a
doesn't
match I
stop.
have to somehow stay up for, no?
So the drill will buy a little bit of time,
The T1
Melzer catching
PRX
some
game?
damage.
Oh my god.
but staying alive for now.
That one's actually a banger.
Really far. He's tucking again. What? Is he gonna get the kill? Yes, he is. Mazzino down. Crew on their last
Wait, I
leg.
didn't even see what happened. They just got owned.
And who else but Kevin
Oh
and
my
Shai, but
god.
they
What was
cannot
it,
stand to
9-12 in
EG
regulation?
here. They cannot stand to EG now.
Oh my god, they actually did it. Holy
Goes to Evil
fuck.
Geniuses.
By the way, don't forget the
So
icy G2 revenge
When it
story.
matters
Oh, yeah,
the most,
true.
EG again,
That would be good too. If they get to that point.
bringing it
That
back
would
in
be.
OT.
Icy versus
The
G2.
resilience
Revenge.
that is shown.
Wait,
Icy
Crew
7
lost
first
their
blood
map
sitting
pick
at the
right
top
here?
of the scoreboard. 23
Ah,
and
you just can't
16.
predict this shit. I'm not gonna lie.
He hasn't slowed
By
down
the
Playoffs
way,
are
hasn't
different.
Crew now
a
lost?
single step.
They won
Oh no, they
6
beat
rounds
100
in a row
Thieves
to
in the middle.
close
I was
this
about
game.
to say they lost to EG,
It was
beat 100
something
Thieves.
ridiculous. They started
lost
off the map
MIBR.
0-4, right?
Yeah.
Win 5 in a row. The constant back and forth. I mean,
Oh, EG picked Lotus.
They're
My
just the
bad.
least.
They're
Oh,
the
you guys are right.
weakest
EG picked Lotus. My bad.
I think they
I
got a
don't know
really
why I
good
thought
read on
Crew
what
picked
Crew were
it.
trying to
Crew's
do on
just the most
defense.
erratic team there is.
Fine to not double
Yeah.
down on the C mine.
High highs, low lows.
Excuse me, that Kesnit and Shai were
But it is
trying to
playoffs
take.
and easier.
And the adjustments that they made on the
Looking a
A
little
main fight,
different.
those were the difference maker.
I mean that and just heroics in the micro. It's something that Crew.
Yeah, the
has
problem is those
online.
APAC playoffs
saying
start
that
at
they
like
struggle
1 in the
with.
morning.
I feel like Crew
Yeah,
didn't call
the
a bad
T1
game in terms of
PRX
macro.
game was
They
at
didn't really run
3.
into many stacks.
Damn.
Well, it's not even at
But
3.
now it's
That's
their
the worst
playground.
thing. It's the second
That's up.
match.
Nice
Yes,
one.
you
So
never
Silent
know.
break. We'll see you guys
you could
soon.
wake up at 3 and be have an hour and a half.
No,
awake.
there's no waking up. It's got to be a stay up angle.
Yeah, but then you stay up and then it's like not start, not
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
It's like when we're playing in Korea. I'm always like, yeah, do I take a nap? Do you just stay up, go hard till the morning?
Is the thing that happened in EU kind of crazy? They postponed the league because of
Yeah,
the
it
tech
is wild.
issues. That's like
Because it was insane. It was the craziest part is the day after everybody was roasting him for tech issues is the day it melted down.
yeah, like there's like a 4-hour pause the next day or whatever.
Yeah, like the day after Durka and Tens called him out.